Hi, I'm Matt with eTrailer. Today we're going to be talking about the eTrailer adjustable ball mount on the back of our 2020 Ford Ranger. Now, I think this is going to be a great option if you're someone who has maybe a couple different trailers, or you just want to be prepared for the future, just in case you do get a new trailer. You want a more affordable ball mount to be able to pull those trailers behind you. This is going to be the one for you. Now, let's kind of take a look at some of the specs of this. So right here, we are going to have this rated for the top ball for 10,000 pounds, since this is going to be a 2 5/16 ball. So that's going to be the trailer, total weight of the trailer, what its contents are that you're pulling behind you. And it's going to have a tongue weight of 1,000 pounds. So that's going to be the downward force being applied to the ball. Now, if you ever do need to flip that around, we are going to have a secondary ball on here. The way you would do that is just by pulling these two pins, moving it, and now we can use that 2-inch ball. That 2-inch ball is going to be rated for 7,500 pounds for the towing and 750 pounds for your tongue weight. So same rules apply with that, but it is important to always check what your vehicle and your hitch are rated for. Go from the lowest rated component just so you don't damage anything. And that's how you can really adjust this for different rides and drops by just matching up with different pinholes on here. So that's where it really comes into play, where when you're trying to pair up your trailer and your vehicle, you want everything to be as level as possible so you can haul safely. And this will have a max drop of 6 inches, and then when we flip it around, you can even apply that to the rise now. Just so that it's pretty easy to flip around, and it does come with a pin and clip. So that's something that's pretty uncommon with a lot of ball mounts out there. Now, I will say, if we wanted to put it in the rise today, we wouldn't be able to do that. Reason being is because we have a fin on the back of here, and that fin is making contact with your bumper. So with this, you would only be able to use it for the drops. Now, if you do want to rise, we do have specific ball mounts here at eTrailer that do offer a rise, but you won't be able to get that adjustment out of there. Now, let me go grab my tape measure, and we can get a couple measurements to see how this is fitting on here today. So, for the total distance, the way it sits from your vehicle, from the center of the ball, that's going to be about 4.5 inches. So, it gives you an idea of how far away that is, but also gives you an idea of how close your coupler is sitting to your vehicle. Now, for the total ground clearance, I'll just go from the actual frame here. That's going to be about 9.5 inches. So that is fairly close to the ground. So when you are putting a trailer on here and it is a little bit heavier, it's going to drop down by a couple inches. So definitely keep an eye on that if you're going up any steep inclines or driveways. Especially if that ball sits a little bit below here, because in those lower drops, it will. Now, overall, I do think this will be a solid option. You just got to be a little bit mindful of where you're putting this at for the time being, especially for those rise and drops. But if you do need a specific rise, I would definitely go with one of the other ones that we have here at eTrailer, especially those other eTrailer ball mounts are already going to be pre-torqued down, and they do come with the pinning clips, so you'll be ready to start hauling as soon as possible. Now, if you guys have any other questions, let us know here at eTrailer. And again, I'm Matt, and thanks for watching.